Hi, and welcome to this short video on how to define a research topic. Many students struggle to get started when they receive a new assignment, and most of the problems are about how to define what you're going to write about. There are many ways to do this, and in this video we'll just show you one option. You always start with the subject, and the subject may be various things. You can get subjects from your supervisor or your teacher, and sometimes you even get a ready-made research topic that is quite well defined already. But in some cases you need to define it pretty well on your own, just to make it small enough so that you can cover it in your assignment. So let's get started. I have a blank piece of paper and I'll be starting with a research topic, and my research topic is retention in higher education. So I'll just start with that. However, this is a very broad topic and I need to define it much more to be able to make it small enough to fit into the paper that I'm going to write. So the next thing that I'll think about is, what is the problem? Is there a problem connected to this issue? And it probably is. So if I say, what is the problem? Too many students drop out of higher education. Okay, so this is the problem. The next thing that I'll think about is, what do I want to do about it? So now I'll leave that for later, because maybe I have to do initial searches first to figure out if there are any factors that are in many articles that I can find, or if there's more of a broad subject. So I want to leave that open for now, and then I'll think about what outcome am I interested in? And that is easy because I want less students to drop out. Of higher education. So now that I have this in place, I'll probably go into one of the broader search engines or databases, and then just do some initial searches. Maybe I'll search for retention, higher education, students, and so on, until I can find sort of where the problem really exists. Is it a problem all over the world, or is it more in the Western world? Has it something to do with background, cultural? Did your parents go to higher education institutions, etc.? So this is what I'll do in the beginning, and then when I've done that, I'll probably want to narrow it down. So then the issue becomes what to do. So I want to have a look at how academic counselors or academic support advisors can help to retain more students. So then I'll just say here, use academic support advisors, and then I'll try to sort of build a research topic or a research question out of this. Some general things to think about. Try to avoid using yes or no questions. So let's say, will academic support advisors help with student retention? Is not a very good option. And that is because it makes the discussion part so much harder, because then if the answer is yes or no, then it's very little to discuss. So it's better to say which factors are important or something. to increase student retention in higher education. But can you already now see that I've said which factors, and I've placed myself in the danger there that I'll be able to, will I be able to name all the factors? It's a pretty broad place to start, and I've already decided that I want to see if the academic support advisors can help with this problem. So maybe it's better to say, in what way can academic support advisors increase student retention in higher education? So that's, at least there's something we can start with. Maybe I'll see when I get along and when I've, searched for more information and read some sources, maybe then I can see that it doesn't really, I don't have enough proof that academic support advisors can actually increase it. And then maybe I have to go back and change it. The thing is that the research question is the foundation of your paper or essay. So it really makes a lot of difference if you spend some time in formulating a good question that only means one thing, preferably, that people can understand and that is discussable, so that you have something to argue about in the discussion part of the thesis or paper essay. So this is just one way that you can go forth with when you want to explore how to write a good research question. There are many other ways that you can use, and some tools even, like the PICO form, very much used in health and social sciences, and others. So have a look around and see if you can find more videos that will also explain it to you. I hope you got some tips, and then if you got any questions, please contact your local academic library. Good luck!